Hello, welcome to my third episode. Yeah, third episode of Tea Time with Nick, starring myself and Sanam.
Hello. How's it going,
Welcome.
guys? My name's Sonam.
Yeah, introduce yourself, Sanam.
Sure.
Who are you and why do we care?
Why do we care? Well, let's start with the very beginning where I met Nick.
Yeah.
We met at the hotel, and I was his roommate.
How long was that? Like, is
What's
this
that?
3 days ago?
That feels like
I know, right?
It feels like a year ago.
I know.
at
It
this
feels
point.
like feels like
Feels like a long
at
time.
least a month.
Um,
yeah.
yeah.
He was my roommate in Philly.
was indeed.
And it was awesome. And we were going to record a video there, and we did. And then my mic was muted.
His mic was muted.
Hey,
That was
Which is super unfortunate because, like, there was a lot happening that day. You know, there was a lot to talk about that day. And now there's so much more.
I know.
So much has happened
We
since
were
then.
so oblivious to like what actually has happened in the last couple of days
Yeah.
that if we had taken that and we had that footage, I would laugh at myself.
Right.
100%,
It's
right?
weird, right?
Well,
I
well,
mentioned,
well,
you wouldn't know because you didn't see the other video, but I mentioned how much, like, 24 hours from when that video was taken, which was about 12 hours before we were flying out, how much our life would change.
Yeah.
And, like, I mean, it's changed for sure.
And,
Things are much different now.
Here we are. We've already started learning to read each other. This was our first day.
Yeah, first day.
Started learning Moroccan Arabic, and it has been awesome.
Yeah, it's been ideal though. It's been apart from the cockroach that was in my room when I first got in here, which is where I am right now. Not my personal room. This is our bungalow. We're staying at the Hotel Club Yasmin in Harhoura, Morocco, which is a suburb of Rabat. So that's where we are right now. That's where you're seeing this video from. None of that information means a lot to you because it didn't mean anything to me when I first found out. I guess I could show you where it is, but it's not really that consequential at this point. Okay, let's do the thing though. Okay, so back to Sanam. I've been talking too much.
Oh, okay.
where
where
you're from and all
Why
that
are we
stuff.
here?
Yeah.
Well, I'm originally from Seattle, Washington, but I grew up overseas for most of my life. I spent 10 years in Africa growing up in 3 different countries.
Seattle,
So, Chad,
Africa. Chad is around here.
Kenya,
Kenya's down over here.
and Zimbabwe, which is
right off the.
it's cut off there, but
Yeah, you can't see it.
I live there. And then
How old were you when
years-
you moved when you were done with Africa? Well, not that you're done with Africa.
I'm not
'cause
done yet.
we're here
I'm
now.
going back.
Yeah.
Trust me. But let's see. I was 16 the last time I actually lived properly below the Sahara.
Yeah, he's moved
Below
around a
the
lot.
Sahel.
And why?
But
Yeah.
I moved around a lot because my mom works for the State Department.
Cool.
And she's back in Seattle at the moment.
Mhm.
But yeah, so naturally, shout out to mom.
What's
Shout
mom's
out to
name?
mom, Karen.
Karen.
Shout out to Karen.
Shout out to Karen.
As I call her, the mother.
To Karen. A drink for Karen. By the way, the tea for this episode is a cough drop in water because I don't have any tea or a means of heating up water other than drinking right out of the shower, which I would not prefer to do because it'd probably make me sick. But the cough drop in water is working. It's actually, if you want to try it.
Yeah, you know,
It's got a faint taste. No,
yeah,
it's got a good flavor. It's a little bit citrusy.
and then I spent 6 years in India where I graduated from high school.
Yeah.
So moved around quite a bit, and I am just as excited as Nick is to be here in Morocco and
Yeah. Well,
doing this Peace Corps thing.
maybe not quite as exciting.
I don't know. I think everybody here is excited, but we've had we're just getting like comfortable, familiar.
Yeah.
That's really
Well,
what it
yeah. I mean, it hasn't been super hard. Like we've had very welcoming people. The food is great. The facilities are awesome. We've got a pool with 2 slides. Like it's pretty luxurious for now. Like we haven't really gotten to see Morocco for all that it is. But I mean that's coming for sure. Although there's still so much that's happened. There's too much to even talk about. Like we had the flight, which was pretty nice. Yeah.
That's overload.
Yeah. We should start from the beginning. We didn't even talk about training in Philly yet. Which was, I mean, like, at this point, it's sort of not that interesting anymore. But
It's almost anticlimactic.
yeah.
In a way. But
Well,
I mean, it's important. It's important.
Yeah. I mean, I was excited to meet everybody. Like that
Yeah,
night we
okay.
went out for the first time, especially this guy. Like, I mean, and we haven't really spent that much time together. This is like, we're like, you're seeing it live, our reconnecting. Although it's only been like 2 days or what, but it feels like it's been
It
forever.
really feels like
the days are
Honestly.
packed.
The days are long. The days are very tenuous when it comes to paying attention and focusing.
Very hot.
Very hot.
Well, I mean, it could be worse, but we have our training, our group training, 113 of us, we get like lectured in a room that has no airflow, and like especially right after lunch, and you're just sitting down the whole time.
Man,
I look around and yeah, like lots of people falling asleep.
I was one of those people.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Today I wasn't as bad as I was yesterday, but like the only reason you don't actually fall asleep is because like you do the head bob thing or your weight starts to take you down. Yeah, right. I witnessed that with a few people. But yeah, so we had our pre-service training. Or this is pre-service training.
Yeah, we're in
What was it
PST.
before? What was it
Before it was staging.
Staging.
That's what we called it.
Our stage.
Our style.
Yeah, so that was informative and fun. Really, I had lots of energy. I mean, I have it now too. You all at home know me. But yeah, it was just super exciting to meet everybody, and everyone's super benevolent and all traveled, and they speak several different languages, like him. Want to list a few for everybody at home?
French, Spanish, fluent in Tibetan.
Yeah.
Just to name a
Tibetan.
few.
Did you even know Tibetan was a language? Because I didn't.
I didn't know.
Do you know what Tibet is? Because I do. It's your father's side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And last video, hold on, where are we looking here? Last video, he told me, and I'm going to hold you to it, that he would make me some Tibetan butter tea. That's Tibet right there. Tibet in French. I don't know why I said that. Nope, no one at home speaks
As we
French.
call it in Tibetan, Percha.
Oh,
Which is Tibetan tea.
Percha.
Percha.
Oh, not Tibet. What's the word for Tibet?
Tibet is Piba.
Piba.
Actually, sorry.
Oh.
Just per.
Oh, right, because the
The O with the double. I mean, phonetically, it's the O. It's like the German O.
it makes a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Super subtle. There's things like that in Arabic too, or in Darija. That's like s and s, like two different s's sound super similar, but they're yeah. There's enough of them. Yeah, but it's okay. We
Yeah, we'll probably gonna have to do this in. I mean, if I'm still around, we're gonna have to do this in Darija, man.
Still around. Oh, yeah.
Show the audience what we got.
Yeah. Well, I know a little bit. You want to have a short conversation, or do you have any?
Yeah, we can if you want.
Are you sure? Well, hold on. Let's. Yeah, we'll save it. Just because there's
feel
already.
more,
it's true.
More
confident, because you're gonna watch us struggle for a little bit. Plus, there's already so much to talk about. So we had, all our staging, all of our programming. We had a little bit of time. I said bye to my mom and dad. We boarded buses. We bussed out to JFK Airport, and really we weren't there for that long. I mean, like we got in, checked in. They let us check in early. It was like 3 a.m. We're like the only people in JFK Airport. They opened up like extra booths and extra security lines just for us to get through, which is pretty cool.
That was a long journey, though.
Yeah, right. Waiting there, and then the 6-7 hour flight. And then, to my knowledge, I told everybody at home, it's just occurring to me that I would be in Casablanca, because I thought I'd be in Casablanca. We just flew into Casablanca, and then we bussed 2 hours to around Rabat, where we are now, like in the middle of the night, with a police escort. Yeah, right? I didn't realize the whole time.
I was passed out. So.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering, like, why are these people driving in front of us with these blue lights the entire time? And the girl I was sitting next to, Addie, shout out to my cousin whose daughter whose name's Addie. Which it didn't occur to me when I first met her that now that I realize that they have the same name, I haven't forgotten it. Although it always takes me a moment. Anyway, she's fantastic at Darija. She's been here before. She's like, yeah, I don't know. And then I realized when we got to the hotel, oh my gosh, those are police. They're like blocking traffic so that we could like all turn in to the hotel.
I had no idea.
Yeah, who knows? It was pretty cool once I realized what was happening.
Yeah.
And then we got into our bungalows. I found a cockroach. I quickly had to decide that I had to get over that because, I'm in the Peace Corps now, and like that's just going to be something I have to deal with. Although I haven't seen any in a while. Well, I hadn't seen any in a while until I just went to the bathroom, and there was one dead on the floor. Anyway, can you tell that this has been weighing heavily in my mind? Yeah, so on the first day, was yesterday? Or was this 2 days now? 2 days?
2 days. 2 days.
2 days?
2 days?
No, I think.
No, because today is Friday.
Yesterday's our first full day.
Couscous today.
Yeah, so Wednesday was our full day.
So Wednesday's our full day. So this was
Thursday was our first full day, which was just a lot of
second day, right? Huh?
Yeah, second full day.
Second full day.
Which is crazy, because it feels, as already said, like a very long time.
Yeah.
You should talk more. I'm talking a lot.
Yeah,
what has been your experience?
Progression going on.
No. Well, yeah, I'm just trying to give them a little background, and then some reaction. So let's move on to the reaction part.
I mean, obviously, I think learning the languages for me is a highlight. Absolutely, 100%. It's more or less what I came here for. I just.
We're paired up with what they call LCFs, Language Cultural Facilitators. They're all people around our age that speak English and Darija, and apparently also like local Berber dialects. So they're all super knowledgeable and very nice people.
Just fun to
And
talk to as well.
yeah,
Just getting to know these
I
people.
really enjoyed.
Elias, is his name?
Oh yeah, Elias.
Elias.
Elias is one of the
He's very cool.
very outgoing. So everybody knows Elias. Um,
And I've had like really good teachers. I was like
yeah.
very impressed.
Well, yesterday I had just a fantastic conversation with Hamid about politics because he's a political science major.
Oh.
He studied in Russia, so like we were just going. I mean, like we were talking about American politics and American politics, which we're supposed to do only in like a surface level, like information, not getting into what our personal political views are and things of that nature. But
supposed to remain impartial to the best of our extent,
that's what we can do.
Yes. Exactly.
Which is hard for me because I'm a political science person.
I know here too. It's hard to hold back your thoughts and your opinions.
Sorry, and your the computer from which you're viewing us on. Well, not from which you're viewing us on. Never mind. It's on a chair. That's what that movement was. Yeah, but it's been.
I really enjoyed it.
A lot of highs so far. Not a lot of lows. Some people are starting to get sick. It's kind of hot. But for the most part, like the food is so good, and we're right next to the ocean. It's beautiful. I haven't even gotten to see sunset yet. Did you? You went on the beach the one day, right?
Not a proper sunset, but I did go on the beach, and it's nice. But there's a lot of shells and rocks, and the low tide is kind of dangerous to walk around. So.
Yeah, I hear it's rocky. I hear, but I haven't been there. I haven't had any time.
Yeah, the beaches in Rabat and Rabat not particularly the best. Yeah, but I heard Casa has some good beaches. A few other places. Yeah.
We got Casa now. Yeah, I know. We know these things now.
Yeah, no, I think I really enjoyed my time here so far.
Yeah.
It's only been a couple of days.
Yeah, it's been super short, but you're really incredibly awesome. And it's, every day we find new information about what it is that we're going to be doing more, and how it's going to be we're in Harvard here for 10 days, and then we're going to be going into what they call our CBT, community-based training sites. So we're going to be broken up into smaller groups, and we'll put with the host family, and then that's our real immersion. That's our first experience in immersion. So this first 10 days is really preparing us for that. So I'm really excited to see where we get placed and how that ends up going.
Do you actually know what that is? I know that we're driving to Meknes and then
more information for everybody home. So not only am I not doing my whole 3 months, like I said to everybody at home, in Casablanca, the first 10 days have been in this sort of suburb of Tangier, not Tangier, Rabat. But then they're busing us out to Meknes, which is another big city, which is supposed to be pretty cool. I'm excited. We get to do some traveling, just throw us out there and see how it goes. So that's exciting.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about how that works though. Somebody told me that. So we're in language groups right now in our classes.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Somebody might indicated to me that it might be our language groups that we're going to be with when we go to our community-based training.
I heard our language-based groups were permanent though.
They're not right now, but once they are,
I see. Yeah. That would kind of make sense. I guess, because maybe
they're sort of gauging our ability and whatever, and they'll move us, so that everyone's being accommodated.
Right. That makes sense.
But it's been really cool. It's been. I don't know what I was expecting. This wasn't it. I mean, I don't know. It's just super all good things. It hasn't really been challenging yet, and it will be for sure. That's coming. But for now, it's been pretty chill, chilling, which has been awesome. I think
we haven't had a whole lot of hardship. I'll be honest.
No, yeah.
We're getting fresh 3 meals a day. We're getting.
Yeah. Food's good. People are really, really nice. Really nice. Yeah. It's been. I mean, I keep talking about how it's been. It is.
Yeah, I haven't had one conversation that I didn't enjoy with somebody.
Yeah, for sure.
We're talking to everybody, and I keep forgetting faces left and right too.
So, yeah, there's 100 of us, so it's hard to remember everybody's name.
But everybody has just a good spirit, and you can tell. We've got a solid group, I'd say. And
for sure. Yeah. And then look, I mean, we only have so much time together, so I'm really trying to live it up because in 3 months, we're gonna be flung out into the far reaches of rural Morocco to fend for ourselves. But until then, thanks for joining us for tea.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.
See you.